All right. Welcome to the Jumper Punch Summerslam watch party. First one ever on the channel. We are going to have an absolute cracker time watching this. Just let me get the stream up. All right. Welcome to everyone in the chat. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was waking up 8 a.m. on a Sunday for SummerSlam. It's going to be a cracker. Night one. Tomorrow we will be up again at this time for night two. So, Liam, welcome my friend. Let's go. So pumped. Jay and Roman versus Braun to kick things off. Yep, we're about to go through the match card for night one. Let's have a look. So, I could be a little bit behind, so I'm going to try to make sure that it is... I know I have a delay when I do the streams, when we do Match Day Live. There's usually about a minute delay. I don't think it's going to be the same with Netflix. So, I think we'll be okay. But, night one, we've got Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. So, that's been dragging on for far too long. Glad that's ending, to be honest. We got Breaker and Reed versus Jay and Roman, of course. We've got Tag Team Championships on the line with Judgment Day, Raquel and Roxanne versus Alexa and Charlotte. I will say this. Since Alexa and Charlotte teamed up, that's probably been one of the most entertaining things going around at the moment. I'll be 100% honest. It's been really, really good. Charlotte's actually, in this light, is a lot better than what she's been before, in my opinion. And then we've got probably one of the matches I'm not really looking forward to, but I guess we're going to have to sit through it. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew and Logan. It's just such a nothing thing. Like, it's just terrible. Honestly, I honestly don't think Jelly Roll should be anywhere near a ring, but I guess they did it for views. I don't think they really need the views, but it is what it is. And then we got two championships on the line after that as well. So Tiffany Stratton versus Jade and Gunther versus CM Punk. So I'm going to tell you guys what I think is going to happen. Share your thoughts in the chat as well. Stuart, welcome. Up on a Sunday morning. Love your work. Let me just go no. So, Sami Zayn versus Karrion. I think it's going to be Sami Zayn for sure. Breaker and Reed versus Jay and Roman. I think Roman and Jay, of course. And then women's tag team titles. I think they give it to Alexa and Charlotte. I think their little run is really popular at the moment. Then we've got the not so match of the night, the Randy Orton and Jelly Roll match. I think they give it to them just because Randy's in it. They don't want him to look stupid by losing with Jelly Roll. So that's what will happen there. Really, that's just so stupid. If you look at what Jelly Roll's done, both on, I think he was on was he on the Late Show or something like that? And then on top of that, he did, I think, 2 spots in the lead up to this, and it just looks so bad. He just shouldn't be there. Women's Championship. This one, I don't know. I don't know which way they're going to go. Liam. Yeah, no problem, man. Come back whenever you like. This one, I don't know which way we're going to go with this, but I'm going to guess... Look. That's a tough one to pick. I'm going to say Tiffany retains, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Jade won. And then Gunther versus CM Punk. This for me, just a theory. It's just a theory. I could be freaking wrong, right? I personally think the entire injury thing with Seth is a work. And I think that if you remember back, Seth said to CM Punk, "You'll never be champ." So, I have a feeling there's a little cash in coming, to be honest. I think there is a little cash in coming. So Punk wins, and there is a cash in. Or he doesn't win it at all, and Seth cashes in, makes it a triple threat, beats Gunther, game over, right? So, Mick. Hi and bye, have a blast. TJ Peeps working today, so I can't hang out. No stress, man. Working at this time, 8 a.m. in the morning. Jeez, on a Sunday. Yoy. So that's what I think. Anyway, we are about to kick things off. Cardi B kicking things off. Don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Jeez. Yeah, Samantha Irvin was great, man. Really, really good. What's she doing? What is Cardi B doing? Is she singing the anthem, or is she singing one of her own songs? The thing with Samantha Irvin was, if you only just heard her for the first time, it's like she's putting it on. But that's genuinely how excited she was to be a ring announcer. Whereas this new lady, not so sure. Not terrible, but it's hard when you have better to compare. What is Cardi B wearing? Mate, it's Cardi B. What can we say? What can we say? Oh no, this is embarrassing. She's reading a prompter as well. This is so trash. I know this is her whole persona, but this is just trash. That's seriously what she got employed to do? That? They paid her to do that? That could have literally been anybody. Cringe, all right? Holy. I mean, hang on. Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. Glad it only... I can't believe they just paid her to do that. That wasn't even 30 seconds. All right, we're kicking it off. Old man Yeet on the way to the ring. Oh, let's get rid of these. Oh. How good's Michael Cole, man? I tell you what, JR for me still greatest of all time, right? But Michael Cole would have to be very, very close. Very close to taking over that title. Am I seeing gaps in the crowd? Is there a... Oh, no, it's full. I thought I was seeing gaps, but I think it's where the corporate boxes are, so makes sense, right? Not everyone's got that sort of money. I don't know, there's something about day events that's really cool. Or like Twilight. I don't mind it. I gotta say, he has the crowd on his side. Real good gimmick with the song. But other than that, I think they end up dropping him down the card a bit in the future. He's just not really entertaining in the ring. He's certainly not good on the mic, I'll tell you that. Other than a catchphrase and a good song, that's pretty much all he has. In tag team, he was great. Because him and his brother with the chemistry and how they operated was great. Real cool to watch. But yeah, even his whole title run just for me was forced. They're making Jimmy look like a bit of a joke. Yeah, 100%. We are 100% going to get Bot City in this stream. That's already 2 that have tried. So tired now? You, Liam, or... Yeah, I've got a feeling at some point Jimmy and Jay become a tag team again. Run for the tag titles, win those, and then who knows after that, but... Dose eaters. Holy. I'll take care of... Yeah, go for it, man. I just timed him out for 24 hours, but yeah, go do your thing. Appreciate it, Stuart. Thank you. So, side note, we are going to be back again at 5 p.m. for the Carlton game. So, it's and then back tomorrow morning for the second night of SummerSlam. So, all I'm doing for about 24 hours is basically bugger all sleep and streaming. That's all that's going on. What do we think? We think 3-hour show today, 3-hour show tomorrow, 6 hours total. I reckon it'll be 3 per night. I don't think they do 2.5. I'm actually waiting on coffees to be delivered, to be honest. Need to wake up. Only so far cordial takes you. All day TJP, what's not to love? Exactly, the place to be. They're not running his song again, are they? Surely not. Yeah, all right, good. Bloody hell. Wow. I don't want to sound negative about the stage because it does look pretty cool. But I remember back in the old days, right? Let's say early 2000s, even into mid 2000s, SummerSlam stages looked way more, I'm going to use the word summery and fun, right? Whereas this just looks like a generic stage with a whole bunch of LED screens. It is really cool. Like, that is mammoth, right? But whatever happened to, Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, where the sides of the stage had a whole bunch of different props and all that sort of shit. They don't do it anymore. Like, you rarely see that anymore. Already had my first espresso. Yeah, I'm waiting on a latte. And then I'm going to need another one at 12 after this. You think they're putting Roman in these tag matches and stuff like that just to give him a break? And then he'll get another run? Yeah, Bash at the Beach sets were nuts. That's what I mean. Like, all of that, all the props and decor and all that shit, you never see it anymore. Ever. I actually don't remember the last time I saw a stage that had all that stuff. Ever. It's two guys who I think are not exactly the best in the ring, Roman and Jay. I've never been a Roman guy other than when he was in Shield. I thought he was really cool as that kind of enforcer. But don't get me wrong, the entire Bloodline thing and blah, 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 yeah, it went real well, of course. But, yeah, I've never really been a fan, to be honest. It is cool for him that he gets this sort of match with Jay, though. Oh, yeah, it's full. It is packed. Jeez. How much does... Hang on, I got to look this up. It's at MetLife, yeah? MetLife Stadium capacity, 82 and a half. There's no way they got 82 and a half there because they had to take out about a quarter of the stadium for the stage. But Bo is the new tribal chief. Not sure about that one. Hey, this dude. I tell you what, it is cool to see. He's got his shoes around his neck. That's brilliant. Oh, he looks like an idiot. I was gonna say it's so good for Bronson as an Aussie to be getting this push. Like he's bumping shoulders with the best right now. It's awesome for him. The Magpies are chalked. G'day, Rebs. Nah, I don't think they're chalked, to be honest. Oh, more spammers. Put the banhammer down, Stuart. Get him down. Nah, Rebs, Magpies are all right. A lot of people said they're going to have a bit of a fall off. I think for your sake, you kind of got to wish that the fall off was earlier rather than now. What have you've lost 3 of the last 4, right? I was just talking about the stage. Like the screens, they look really, really cool. But we were just discussing now how it's been a while since they've done stages that have character. Like, decor and stuff like that. You know, back in the day with Summerslam, you'd have a real summer decor thing going on, like umbrellas and beach balls and this and that and whatever, all sorts of cool shit. Now they just don't do that anymore. It's just a whole bunch of LED screens, But it looks sick. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Liam, I can't believe this guy goes to the ring with his shoes around his neck. Brilliant. It made him look like a proper bogan too. All right, first match. In my opinion, two guys who are terrible wrestlers versus a powerhouse and a really good wrestler. It's going to be interesting. Charlie Dean is a potato. Our defense is pooped with him. He was terrible. Houston, everyone's whole kind of hiding behind the whole it's his first year thing. But the guy's not a rookie. He knows how to play, and he's just been terrible. I don't think he's made any impact. I know he's been covering roles for part of the season as well, but not the best. They're not, are they? This guy's going to yeet in the middle of a match? Tell me they run the music. Tell me they run the music. No. They're actually running it in the middle of the match. Bloody hell. Oh, these guys. That's ridiculous. You know, I reckon Roman would suit one of those kind of tongue-in-cheek characters. A funny guy. I reckon he'd suit it. I'm going to miss the whole match on the drive to work. Yeah, but you can watch at work. So easier to watch back one match than the whole thing. Have I started to like Roman yet? No, I was just hanging shit on him before. I said he's one of the worst wrestlers. But the gimmick got him over the line. Respect that it went that long and all the rest of it. But I liked him in the Shield. I like him in that kind of enforcer role. I really like Breaker. That guy's... Oh. Thought he was going to go spear. I think Breaker's going to be something in the future. They'll slap a title on him at some point. What's Breaker been? IC champ? NXT? Anything else? Oh, you won tag titles at NXT as well. Okay. His theme sucks. Then again, half the theme music sucks. Yeah, since they swapped to that new guy, I forget the guy's name. Oh, he's so athletic, man. Breaker, shit. Yeah, they've got a new producer that does all the music these days, and it's just horrible. It's not the best. Oh, no way. That's a proper name, that. Airbnb. That's brilliant. You know, he's a real quiet dude, Mr. Breaker. He's a real quiet dude. I watch a lot of reels that pop up and things like that. I think it's his missus that's putting most of them up, and he just seems like a real reserved sort of guy. Let me oh yeah, no. What's the go with the Steiner brothers? Like, Breaker's been pretty prominent now for a while, and they haven't shown up in the crowd or nothing like that. No words from them. I mean, I might have missed it. Have they commented on his success so far? Because other than opening SummerSlam with this, he's pretty much been at the top of the card every single week, and I haven't heard either of them say anything. Gonna need this match to kick off a bit. It's been really average so far. It's just a powerhouse show. Oh, that was cool. Uh, the smart ass Roman. I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. Oh, jeez. I feel like we're hearing more in-ring voice at the moment than we have for the past month. I mean, there's been times where you've really heard the mics picking up heaps of it, but it's been a while since I've heard it that clear. That was brilliant, Stuart. That was amazing. Heyman has great facial expression. Heyman's just good all round, man. He's the best manager of all time. But behind the scenes, he does a lot for the roster. Like, he mentors rookies. He does a whole bunch of stuff. But also big wrestling brain. So he's like the definition of live, breathe, and shit wrestling. Go on, put him through it. Oh. He's got to get a tag. Come on, man. Got to get the tag. Got to get the tag. No. Oh, he's going to get it. It's the most frustrating thing when this happens. It's the most frustrating thing when that happens. Because you know they can do it, but they don't, you know? What did the Spanish announce table ever do to anyone? Yeah, it's the favorite. That's awesome, though. The way they did that was really good. I just want to see crazy shit like that. Like, every minute would be great. They're calling him the Ozzilla. Jeez, man. He's sounding more American than he sounds Aussie. Have you noticed that? If when he does interviews and stuff like that, or he's at meet and greets and you see reels and whatever, he sounds Aussie. When he goes out to the ring and that, he sounds like he's from the ghetto. I know everyone's different. They pick up accents differently. I mean, Rhea's been there for way longer than he has, and you only hear a word here and there with her. Indy Hartwell, she barely sounded American at all. She was there for a long time. But yeah, I guess everyone's different. Not like those people that go to America for a week and then they come back and they sound like they live in New York. You're like, mate, relax. You were in transit. I'm surprised they didn't start this with Sammy and Karrion Kross. And then go into this one. I thought that would have made more sense. Yeah, I like this daytime thing. I'm a fan. There was a few of them in the 90s. There was heaps of them actually in the 90s. They used to do day events a lot. Grayson Waller. I read that wrong for a second there. I was like, there's an Aussie from Down Under? I was like, what? But Down Under. Yeah, Grayson Waller. I can't stand him. He still sounds Aussie. I don't really hear any American coming out of him. But I just can't stand him, to be honest. I don't think he's entertaining at all. I think he's actually quite cringy. That was a terrible Superman punch. Come on, man. Yeah, he's horrible. Grayson, not great at all. Deck him. Much better. He'll be released after the Australian tour. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, if he was. I think, yeah, it could be time. Oh, actually, they might not. They might just keep him for, opening matches and stuff like that. They might put him in a feud with someone else about absolutely nothing, like filler shit. Like, to me, the Sami Zayn and Karrion thing is horrible. That's just to fill a space, really. I don't really rate that at all. They might do a similar thing with Grayson, or you're right, and they just get rid of him. Jeez, this. I said Jay's boring, but this is he's okay. Decked. This is probably the most entertaining I've seen him. Nice. Death Valley Driver. Sick move, that. I don't think they push Bronson outside of stuff like this, though. Well, I don't think they ever push him for a title. Nothing like that. I don't see him as a face of the company sort of thing at all. So that's actually a good thing. I don't know if there has been. Has there ever been? That's a ripper move, man. For a guy his size, holy bloody hell. Has there ever been? Oh, Bronny. Hang on. Go. Oh, have they reinforced this table so it can't be broken or something? It's just the top that flew off, but the rest of it stayed. Has there ever been an Aussie men's world champion or WWE champion? Have I gone blank? There hasn't. I mean, we've had Rhea in the women's, but I don't think there's been a men's. I'm pretty sure there hasn't. I gotta look it up. No, there hasn't. So all we've had is Buddy, of course, when he had the Cruiserweight Championship. And that was, I mean, years and years ago. It was like 7 years ago. And then Bronson Reed had the North American. But we never had a bloke. I wonder if we'll see it in our lifetime. Because I can tell you this now, I never thought I'd see a female Aussie win the women's title. I never thought I'd ever see that. To be fair, when you're growing up, you don't think you're ever going to see an Australian do that at all. But it'd be good to get a bloke in there. I think his push was put on hold when he was injured, or when he got injured. I just don't see them doing it again. Oof. Match was begging for that. Match was begging for that. Did Bronson play rugby? He's not young either. He's 37. Sorry, 36. Oh, yeah, we're 100% we've come a long way, but... And we're never going to be the prominent thing in the business, of course, you know? But it'd be nice to have someone, like a male, then do what Rhea did, you know? And go to the top. That'd be great. There we go. All right, 3D. Okay. Saved. Ah, he did play rugby. Not professionally, but he played rugby. I was going to say, holy. I'd like to watch an interview, like a podcast interview with him. Surely someone's done one. I think they end it here. Something's going to happen. They end it. Bro, that guy wearing the Austin shirt, the black and red one, is a unit and a half. That's a big bloke. Man, I would not mess about with Breaker. Jeez. Absolute psycho. Reversal of some kind. Oh! Okay. Oh! Wow. I mean, it felt like it had to end there. Netflix buffering? I don't think I've ever had Netflix buffer, to be honest. Ever. KO never buffers for me. Optus Sport does. Optus Sport definitely does. Bang average match, to be honest. Bang average match. Nothing special about that. I think in the end, this is going to look like a match that really should have kicked things off because that was terrible. Definitely nothing to write home about, but you get Roman out there, you get Jay out there, people are happy. That's a decent spear though. Boy, he connected hard. Who do you reckon has the best spear, Stuart? You got so many. Goldberg, Edge, Jay, Roman, Rhino. I mean, the list is endless. Who do you reckon has the best one? Oh, he chucks the little Fowler on him. Edge was good. He was good. I actually think in terms of impact, it's at the moment I reckon Braun. I reckon Braun. Liam says great match. I actually think the opposite, man. I thought it was really average. I thought that was rather boring, to be honest. But I've got high expectations when it comes to this shit, man. Like, I'm telling you. I think it was the perfect opener. It wasn't terrible, but it was a perfect opener. All right, while this break on, give me 2 seconds. So it's got to be Sammy and Carrion next, surely. They can't drag that out any longer. Have you guys watched Unreal? Dude, Unreal was exactly that. I thought it was I was a bit skeptical going into it because I thought, is this going to ruin a whole bunch of stuff that I don't know about other than the obvious, right? But yeah, that was so well made. So well made. It was great to watch. I think they produced it really, really well. They didn't give away too much, but they gave away enough for you to be like, that's sick, you know? Did you watch it, Stuart, or nah? Paul! Welcome, my friend. I think everyone's still trying to wake up. We're doing it all again tomorrow. Yeah, we're doing the Summerslam watch along. This could be part of something in the future. You never know. There could be other wrestling stuff coming. You never know. I can't say anything. You know what I mean? Still haven't seen it maybe after this. I reckon watch it, man. Here's your day. I'll plan your day out for you, right? Watch SummerSlam. This will finish around, what, 12-ish, right? Maybe 11:30, something like that. Then you can watch Unreal. That'll take you up until maybe you won't get it all done, but just before the Freo game. And then watch the rest of it after that. And then SummerSlam tomorrow. Mate, you're stuck on the couch. It's done. How is Cardi B my queen? I can't stand Nicki Minaj. I can't stand either of them. All of that money they paid Cardi B to come out there and spurt some stupid shit. Who's here for Randy Orton? And a couple of other things, and that was it. She was gone. Biggest waste of money I've ever seen. Zach. Welcome, brother. Fat Joe looks like a lighter version of Haku. Yeah. He's not fat anymore. That's smart. She's dropping an album. It's all a promo. No, I know. But if I was going to put money on it, I would say maybe 3/4 of that crowd couldn't give a shit about her. Like, hey, if they got the money to splash, is what it is. But, I'm looking forward to this Charlotte and Alexa match. I like them recently. They've been really good. And Charlotte's been very, very good lately. I like the whole fact that she's not doing the I'm the best thing anymore. Do you know what I mean? Or not to the extent that she was. She always says I'm the queen and this and that, but I think it's been a lot better with her. She's trending on Twitter. It's all PR. Yeah, I know. Bloody waste of money in my eyes. Thoughts on Seth cashing in on Cody and Cena? I don't think he does. So earlier on, my theory was that Seth said that Punk will never be champ. So I think, like I said, I think it's a work. I don't think he's injured. And I think he comes back to do one of two things tonight on this one. I think it's either Punk wins it and he cashes in on Punk immediately, or he cashes to make it a triple threat, but Punk's pretty much out of the matchup by then. Beats Gunther, title. That's what I think is going to happen. And then I've got a theory about tomorrow night as well. I think with the whole Cena going face thing again, something's sus there, right? I think logically speaking, something sus, but it also could very well be that he goes back to that persona and Cody turns, Rock comes out, doesn't like Cena for doing that, and they beat down on Cena. That sets up for Cena and The Rock final match. And that was a theory of my mates. But I think it has a lot of merit. All right. I'm keen on this. I think this is going to be really good. Raquel and Roxanne versus Charlotte and Alexa. Ooh. Pull my headphones out. It'll be a remix on Elimination Chamber. Like I said, that's my theory. My theory is that it's one of those two things that happens with Seth tonight. I truly think this is going to be a good match. A lot of talent in there. Roxanne's great. Bro, she's young as too, no? 22, 23, something like that. She got ages to go. I think there's a turn in this match. Well, Judgment Day is going to eventually break up, but I don't think it's during this match. I just think they're going to drop the titles. But let's see. You could be right. You could be right. What are we saying? Charlotte Flair 5-10 years ago or Charlotte Flair now? I think now. I think she's well better now. Don't you think if he cashes in on Punk, it's way too predictable? The wow factor would be bigger if he cashes in on Cena. Yeah, but I mean, this is the WWE as well. They've done many predictable things that we've picked coming a mile away for a long time. But no, me personally, I think it's seriously going to go down that road of you'll never be champ and he'll cash in on him and not give him the chance. Or make it a triple threat, but he's out of the match already, so he wins it. It is predictable, but in terms of the storyline, it makes sense. If he cashes in on... Then again, look at Naomi, what they did with that. These two taking the piss is great. Still waiting for Bliss to join the Wyatts. She won't. Sick theme song on Judgment Day. Sick theme song. Speaking of theme songs, in case you're not aware, August 29th, I don't have the graphic to chuck up. I might set it up for tomorrow, but August 29th, the night before the TJP live show at La Di Da in Melbourne, I am running an event there with a mate of mine called Remix Mania. We are playing wrestling theme songs all night. We've got wrestling style drinks, all different types of themed drinks and stuff. Tickets have been going really well this last week. They're moving quite quickly now, and we are very limited because we don't have the whole club. We've got a cool little side room area, which is perfect. It's got a good outdoor area. It's really nice. So if you would like to buy tickets to that, you can go to remixmania.com.au, and there'll be a massive button on the home screen that says click here for tickets. We're all going. The whole TJP crew will be there. I'll be there. Like I said, there's been a lot of people from the community already buying tickets, so I think I can count about 30 already that are just from TJP. So, what Zach said here, I feel like it's wow factor anyway. Paul Cos Rollins is still injured, but I get you. Yeah, that's a good point as well. But I think anyone like us, we can see through it. We can see that it's a work, you know. So for the greater majority of watchers, yeah, that could just go down that route, and it's predictable for us, but maybe not so much for others. If you watch the Unreal Series thing, the only reason they didn't go with the obvious answer, Punk to win the Royal Rumble, because Michael Hayes, big mouth, he said what about Jay? Yeah. I watched it. We were just talking about Unreal before. I urge everyone to watch that. It was so damn good. I think this match is going to be Ripper. Becky's, yeah, she's going to launch a new theme. I saw that. Why is she carrying that doll and using Sister Abigail as her... She's used Sister Abigail as her finish for as long as I can remember. If they wanted her a part of that, they probably would have included her from the get-go with the Wyatt Six. I think her time with that is done. Yeah, she's got something on the back of her jacket. I forget what it says. If you Google it, it'll tell you about the jacket. She actually did a whole reel. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't. I'm not saying that that's 100% what's going to happen. I'm just saying that's what my opinion is. That's what I think's going to happen. I don't see the use in him cashing in on Cena when there's been... I mean, what did he have going with Cena beforehand, before he got injured? I don't think it's within any of the storylines, nothing. Whereas the line of which could be a throw off, I get it, but yeah. Friend and Fiend? Oh, there you go. Got it. Yeah, I personally see him cashing in on Seth, on Punk. How that happens, I don't know. Whether they create a triple threat or Punk wins and he strips him of it. Who knows? We'll find out very, very soon. So, Paul, I don't know if you joined after my theory before, but that was part of it. Part of my theory was that tomorrow, the whole babyface Cena, which I'm a bit sus on, but I think he sticks with it. Cody turns heel. And I think the way it's going to be is Rock's going to come out, given that Cena has, I guess, gone against him now and reverted. Okay. Given that he's reverted, I think he comes out not happy with Cena. Cody turns. He's on the Rock side. And then that there sets up Rock versus Cena as the last match. And I think that'd be Rock's last match as well. Mars Bar. I can't stand Roxanne's fucking screaming. Yeah. At least it's no Melina, man. Melina was the worst of them all. I have to go have umpiring at 10. I'll miss the second bit of the show. Liam, thanks, man, for dropping in. I appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on night one. Send me a message. Marzi, TJP's very own, in the stream. I don't know if you guys know this. Marzi used to be a pro wrestler. I'm debuting something from the WWE on Tuesday night. I was waiting for that last comment. I was waiting for that. Can you... What are you debuting on Tuesday? From the WWE? Did you buy a belt? Did you get a custom belt or something? Rock about to shoot a Scorsese movie, not sure he's going to make appearance. Like I say, it's just a theory. At the end of the day, none of us know what's going to happen. So, it's just my theory. Big Swerve would be having Rollins cash in, Cody heel turn because he is that pissed. He got screwed and Cena slaps Rock and Rock gives him the rock bottom and leaves with Cody. I don't think that actually has any wow factor, to be honest. I used the tsunami before that fraud Bronson Reed. See, I told you, pro wrestler. Then he got into podcasting and pissing off Abby Chatfield. Mate, I'll go turn this heater off. Jeez. Did you think that was a solid start? I didn't like it. I thought it was really average. There's a couple good moments, but that was it. I felt it was really boring. Proper starting match, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I got a feeling this is going to explode, this match. We watched this one for the plot, you know what I mean? Santino Morelli is actually coming in the show. That's what the Tuesday... Oh, God. You got a big mouth, John Cena. Actually, that's not a bad idea, what I just said before. That's not a bad idea. Custom belt with the TJP logo on it. Surely. Wow factor. Number one, Rollins cashes in just as Cody had Cena beat and the ref is knocked over. Number two, the rock music hits and he is mad at Cena for losing the title and slaps him. Makes sense. Makes sense. I just feel to set up the future, to get Punk and Seth, which is inevitable. Seth cashes in on Punk or on Gunther, but it affects Punk. So I think I think there's going to be some sort of shock value in whether it's today or tomorrow. We'll definitely get it. It's SummerSlam, man. Has to. Street Fight 2, so anything goes. That's exactly right. Exactly right. That's why I'm saying if The Rock comes out and stuff like that, it'd be about time. Fuck. What? Who else do you pick as a run-in there? No one, really. In terms of it making sense, you know? That would be the biggest swerve that nobody wants. Travis Scott has no business being in this. He's freaking putrid. Absolutely dog shit. We'll see. We don't have to wait long. We do not have to wait long. Here we go. Charlotte, let's go. Do we quietly like Raquel? I don't mind her. Mate, Charlotte's just in form lately. Just turning it on. What's this referee wrestle under? I know she wears a mask, but I forget her name. Like her wrestling name. I think her real name's Jessica, isn't it? Yeah, I know that's her name, but what's her wrestling name? I think she wears a mask. They surely drop the titles here. Come on. They gotta get rid of the Judgment Day. Just break them up. It's been too long. Here we go. This will get broken, but is anyone here going to Perth? I know there's a few people from TJP that are going, but I think obviously Zach's going. I know Oz is going. Who else? I can't remember. Who else? Oh. Hang on. Where's this going? You pay, I go. Listen, I don't get paid enough to stream these days, so if there can be a deal worked out there, then sure, you know. I just finalized all my stuff the other day. The only thing I need to pay for is, oh, what a move, Roxanne. Oh. I finalized everything the other day. I just got to pay for accommodation when I get to Perth now, so happy about that. Surprised Dom hasn't been down there. Yeah, I know. Liv Morgan has to come back from injury before they break up the Judgment Day. Mate, it needs to happen at some point. It's just getting bloody annoying. I think it's done and dusted. I honestly think the bloodline thing with Roman and afterwards with Solo and that just dragged on way too long. But I'm not a Roman guy, so I probably hated it more than people that love him. Hang on here. Oh, that look. That look. Hang on. Yeah, deserved. Deserved. It had to happen. They're too over right now. They're so awkward. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. They deserve. I think they're a good tag team. Entertainment wise and performance wise, they have everything that needed. It's really good. That's awesome. Good shit. How much did the tickets to Perth cost without accommodation? My tickets to the 3 shows, I think ended up being 900 and something. 970, something like that. I can't even remember. My mate bought everything and we paid him. Rocco, what's up, man? Mate, Rocco on annual leave and he's still waking up early. What's going on? And then flights were, I just checked yesterday actually, 7 something. So then accommodation I got cheap because of work discount. So I got lucky on that. And then just spending money after that. We're there for 5 days, so it's going to be really good. I'm planning to finally buy a belt. I've never owned a belt in my life. And I always said I need to get one. So I'm just hoping they have a white strap Intercontinental, and I'll buy it. I'll pull the trigger finally. If Rocco pays, I go, mate. Marzi, you're a rich podcaster, man. Just pay your own way. TJP and WWE is the coolest thing ever, mate. Like I said, this might not be the last time. You never know. There might be other wrestling stuff. Who knows? I can't say shit. You know what I mean? I want the winged eagle. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, here he is. Most insufferable Aussie on the roster. Grayson Waller's trash. Sorry. Don't care if you like him. He's horrible. He's actual cringe. And I don't use that word much, but cringe. How's Bella returning, man? Wild stuff. Like, she does perfectly fine outside of wrestling. So, there you go. So I'm guessing next we've only got 3 matches left. So we've got Sammy and Carrion, which I thought would have been like second off the rank, which is weird. And then 4 matches. My bad. Am I tripping? 4. Can we just go on like a flat out break? Thanks. Can we just go on a flat out break when thanks. When the Jelly Roll match comes on, because that is dog shit. How trash to do that to Randy Orton, putting him with freaking Jelly Roll. Ridiculous. All right. Coffee's on. I'm happy. Smelly roll. Yeah. 100%. Bloody dog shit. I'm going to need another 3 of these before 5 o'clock tonight. Tell you that. Japan and Perth. Yeah, do it, Marzi. Come to Perth. Do whatever you got to do. Come to Perth. Holy, that's hot. Ask Yaren for the pip. Fucking hell. So we're not streaming the post show because I'm gonna try to sleep in between the streams, and we'll be back tonight for. Well, while we got a bit of a break here, we've got the match day live against Frio, or the shit show at 5 o'clock, whatever you'd like to call it, followed by the emergency meeting post game, which might be a little delayed, I think, because of the meetup. I'm guessing. Marzi, do you want to confirm that? I'm guessing you guys will finish up and hang around a little bit. I don't know. But for those that want to join in on the emergency meeting, post-game. Thoughts on Elijah Hollands? All right, we got Karrion Kross now. All right. I think Sami Zayn wins this. It's a no-brainer. But this has been the biggest dead storyline. It's so trash. But it might be a good match, actually. Yeah, thoughts on Elijah? Great kick. I don't think he's bad for the team, but if he's going to be a liability with time off and you just don't know whether or not he's going to be available and you have to take that risk, and you're not getting any information. Like, what happens if you're like, yeah, stay and all the rest of it? He's looking good, and he's like, I need personal time. Takes another 2 months off. It's not good. You can't have players like that at your club. 8 p.m. There we go. 8 p.m. on the emergency meeting. I'm going to try to stay awake for it. If not, too bad. I actually took Carlton in a multi. Hey, donations are fine. You know what I mean? Sportsbet love donations. If Carlton win, I'll shout you Perth. Me or someone else? Elijah's the last chance. I don't... Look, they're bringing him through the VFL, and that's great. But... I think they keep him. I don't think it's a good move, but I think they keep him. Paul, I didn't see that. Yeah. You can get that sort of stuff for free on other websites, you know? At $7, I couldn't resist. Nah, I'm not donating. I'd rather donate and put something down that I like in a multi. I don't know where you've been. I was looking at the chat, to be honest, so I didn't see it. Let's go. What a vibe this guy is. At what point do they give him a championship run? At what point? Thoughts on Pearce, Scotland and Favola? We were talking about it earlier, Rocco. I'm going to run the video after this. I had it planned for after this match, after the third match. So we'll get into that in a sec. I told you what's going to happen. I'm a Favola fanboy. I'm going to be in the corner like this. That's going to be me. One second here. Quickest BRB you've seen in your life. I'm going to spear Favola. Dude, I'm pretty sure if you said $100 let me spear you, he'd do it. He wouldn't give a shit. The guy's going to have a few drinks anyway. Right? Anyway, my thoughts on that are that I don't think I've been to an event that's had three names like that. Other than the ones that the club gets involved in and all that, where it's meet Cripps, meet Walsh and all that. But for a podcast show or a live show or a meet and greet, that's about as big as it gets. You can't get much bigger than that. Until next year, and Rocco's like, fuck it, I'm taking the whole 95 team. All right, let's get it going. Women's tag match so far, probably best match, I would say. Shouldn't drink and eat on a podcast. You piss people off, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, Sammy. Beautiful. More of that. Rocco, if you're still here, what about a custom belt with the TJP logo in the middle? I would happily chip in for that. Happily. That'd look sick. The back, and then depending how things look next year, it might look really cool. This should be a good match. Yeah, I called it. I reckon it's going to be a great match. As I said, you don't know on Tuesday night. I don't know. And I got a feeling you're not going to tell me because you're a scumbag. So... Have you seen the belts that they've got these days? They've got all sorts of different custom ones. Like every baseball team's got one now. They've got EPL ones in there. They've got NBA ones. I think there's a few custom ones to actual talent as well. There's so many. But I just want the white strap IC. That's all. If I find that in Perth, that's it. It's coming home with me. I don't care. I pull the trigger. Could have a weekly champion, biggest donator, or best comment. See what's going on here? The ideas are flowing. Stuart on the money. Yeah, they'll have the mega store, but... So, my mate told me last year when he went to Perth that the day before everything kind of kicked off, before they did the whole Perth stage show and, you know, where they announced everything and thanks for having us in Perth and all that. Can't wait for the weekend, blah, blah, blah. Right? They said that the store was just ridiculous in the middle of Perth. Like, everything was selling out so fast. So, we're going up on the Thursday, come back Tuesday. So, Thursday, hopefully... I think we get in at like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Early flight. Excuse me. Hopefully we can get in quickly before everybody else does. I just realized the pants that Sammy has on. He's so good, Sammy. Did you guys watch Sammy when he was in NXT and even on the Indies prior? I went back and watched not all. I watched a lot of Sammy's indie stuff. You couldn't touch him. You could not touch him. He was so damn good. Also, for those of you that are here and joining me at 5 p.m. for the... Oh, here we go. Steel pipe. Hang on a second. Hold the thought. Hold the thought. Nah, this gets reversed. Great move. For those of you that are joining me at 5 p.m., at halftime, well, I'll announce the little competition at the start of the stream, but at halftime, I'll be drawing part of it, and at full time at the end, I'll draw the other half. But I'm going to be giving away some cards today. So, no packs, because I couldn't get my hands on any in the last week. But we'll definitely be giving away a few cards that I have from my own collection as well. So do be there. Scarlett likes a bit of pipe. Jeez. Yeah, she's all right, eh? Can't deny that. I reckon there should have been a stipulation in this match. Given the way that storyline's been, and the storyline's been pretty trash, if we're being... Whoa! Hang on. What? Hold on. Hold on. No, he'll drop it. He'll drop it. Yeah. Yeah. Thought as much. No way. Yeah. Oof. I forgot what I was saying before that. Damn it. Oh, yeah, the no good storyline thing. I think this should have had a stipulation. That was pox. That was actually pox. Jeez, man. That's being generous, Marzi, I reckon. That's being generous. That was horrible. That was horrible. Stuart, the Haluma kick. Have you seen the hummus kick? 10 times better. Nah, now they got to... They've got to move Sammy on to something else. Carrion, I don't know what they do with him. I have no idea what they do with Carrion now. I think Carrion has good potential to be in a good storyline. I like him. I think he's good. But they got to do something with Sammy ASAP. Surprised they didn't have 10 out of 10 botches. That was horrible. That's why that match should have kicked things off. I don't know why it didn't. That was really bad. Send him back to NXT. You know, it's not necessarily a bad move. I don't know if you're joking or not, but it's not a bad move. NXT's not as kind of, you know, it was used as a performance sort of thing and an up-and-coming thing for a while. Honestly, you could send him back there now. Because everyone would have left. No, they're not leaving. Mr. Hulk Hogan. Please, nobody go nuts in the chat about certain shit right now, please. Oh, wow. No way. He's there. Red shirt, yellow tie. Looks sick. Hulk Hogan. That's good. That's bloody brilliant. Holy shit. Who'd you steal that off, Stuart, you bastard? That's good. Bloody hell. Paul, I gotta be honest with you, mate. I've seen women before, so I don't watch wrestling about for good-looking wrestlers. Like, sorry, dude. Narrow it down to 5. I don't know. I'll go through the list for you because I'm a nice guy. Oh, Sol Ruka, number 1. 2. Bloody hell. 2, Maxine Dupree. 3, Liv. 4, Steph. 5, Paige. There you go. Oh, mate, there's a few in that list that you've missed a lot in that list as well. Is this just in WWE, mind you? It must be. No. Hang on. Nah, because you've put Paige in there. She's nowhere at the moment. Mandy Rose, no. You missed a lot. What about Zelina Vega, mate? Whew. Speak of the devil. Top of my head, he reckons. That's Ripper, Hulk Hogan. Porno storyline right now. Marzi won't leave the house if that happens. You won't see him on a Tuesday. Zelina Vega too small for me. Okay. Who's going to the meetup at Northlands, bro? Who's going there today? Other than Marzi, of course. I would have loved to have gone, given it was the last one. But then a couple of things happened. Really long way to travel and not be able to get home. And who's going to do the watch along? So, yeah. I feel that's disrespect. What's disrespectful? Mariah May. Brother, you got to go to a nightclub or something, mate. There is a plane flying awfully close to that building. Bro, this guy's a laugh and a half, man. Mr. Iguana, absolute laugh and a half. Who's been watching Triple A, by the way? Ripper matches. Ripper matches. Like, for me, wrestling's all about, I want good storylines that I can get invested in and not know what's going on. So wow factors and shock value is really big for me. But athleticism, I want to see really, really cool shit going on in the ring. So that's why a lot of matches for me, people will think that they're good matches. But for me, I'm like, you know. It's like having expectations with Carlton. Watch along from Sporting Globe, one match. It'd have to be today. It's the last one. I got no way to get back. I could probably get there, but I got no way to get back. So, bit difficult. Actually, I could have sworn your brother said that he was going to drive me today if I wanted to go. I could have sworn that was a thing. Oh, no. Hang on. I think it was for the live show. It doesn't matter. I'm staying in the city for that. Dawn Marie and Francine. Yes, spot on. Showing your age there a bit, Stuart. How old are you? If you want to say. Sam Roberts. I was once on I don't know, who knows, but I used to design wrestling trading cards. And I was once on a podcast with Sam Roberts and a couple of other people in the community for collectibles. He's actually a really nice dude. He's not bad. He's a good dude. So, Paul, from what I'm hearing, there is a issue with Boyd and however you want to word this, instruction, authority. He's got an attitude problem, something like that. Doesn't like being told. Apparently, that's the issue. Now, I don't have a source for that. I'm just saying that's what I've heard. I'm not saying it's true. But apparently that's why he's not getting selected. And if you look at his last match that he played for us, there's a bit of a temper issue there, but I liked it because we don't have anyone like that. So I thought he was perfectly fine. Excuse me. But apparently, yeah, there's something behind the scenes going on with his attitude. Sam Roberts annoys you. He's got a... Yeah. He is annoying, but honestly, like I said, he's not a bad dude. Would you have dinner with Chris Benoit or go to a nightclub with Vince McMahon and he pays for the poon? Kind of hate clubbing these days. I would go with... Well, if I go with Benoit, there's a chance I get killed. Vince McMahon, nightclub. Boyd got knocked out flat in the Sydney game and nobody remonstrated. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? We are nice FC. We better stop. Mars is going to kick off in a second. Toffee time. Toffees. I haven't had toffee in ages. He was played sub after that concussion. Yeah, Vinnie Mac all day. I don't want to get killed. 3 matches left. Yep. So, just before we move on, for those of you that are unaware and haven't seen, let me run this. Oh, yeah. TJP live show, August 30th. Scotland, Pierce, Favola. Plus the Monday Night Blues. Plus everyone from TJP. Couldn't tell you who's going up on the stage in that. This will be my first live show. So I'm not 100% sure, other than watching some of the one on YouTube, which you guys should go back and watch those. If you're sick like me, you'll sit there having a binge session of TJP old school stuff and watch it all. But get down 8-course roaming food menu, and drinks at bar prices. So it's going to be awesome. Chelsea Green, yes sir, I agree. I think you can get your tickets for the live show. It should be in the description of this video. So feel free to click that. I've been posting about it all week. So has Marzi. So has Rocco. So has everybody else. So you can't escape it at the moment. You just got to come. It's a night out. Meet the community. Meet all of us. Have a chat. Have a drink. End up in a gutter somewhere. I don't know. It'll be good. Jade Cargill looking boss. I see she's rendered the issue of wardrobe malfunction. She's got that cross thing here so it doesn't come apart. We are very close to 3K subs as well. Share the page. Follow the Instagram. All that good stuff. Get on board. Next year is going to be fucking huge. I can't tell you what's planned, right? But it's going to be massive. We are expanding at a very quick rate. It's going to be awesome. There's a lot of new stuff coming out next year. Maybe some old stuff coming back. I don't know. I can't say shit. I'm just speculating. You know what I mean? But it's going to be good. We're going to have a lot of fun next year. It's going to be sick. Gutter sounds fine. Peter, I expect nothing less, mate. Chelsea Green, yeah, Stuart. She's a nice person as well. I've spoken to her too. Really cool. I used to do a lot of trading cards for her husband, Mr. Cardona. In fact, at Remix Mania, I'm giving away probably 2 or 3 of those. And for those of you that know Brian Myers, I have a couple of giveaways. Do you guys want to see the giveaways? Or should I just leave it? I'll leave it up to you. She's a gun wrestler? Yeah, 100%. I cannot stand Tiffy. Just want to put it out there. Am I hinting at Mars Journal coming back? That's a Mars question, mate. Jade legit Jamaica, unlike Kofi. Yeah, Paul, you know it. Oh, radio. What a tune, man. I could listen to that on repeat. No question. Easy. Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Yeah, that's how I got involved, man. That's how I got involved. I joined that group. I started putting up some artwork that I was doing just for fun. And then first card deal. Oh, sorry. I got contacted by a guy in Rhode Island. 2 Sweet Antiques. That's how it started. And I was doing relic cards with him. And we did Mark Sterling. We did Swoggle, or Hornswoggle. You might know him as that. Same. Then we did a couple for him as Dylan Postel, I think, as well. No, sorry. It was just as Hornswoggle. And then it just took off after that. I think I did one for MJF. I did... Oh, mate, there's like a list of like 70 wrestlers that ended up being on the indie scene and AEW stars as well. We actually had a problem with one of the cards we put out for Mark Sterling. AEW actually sent him a notice to say this is not in your contract to do merchandise outside of AEW. It was fucking hilarious. It was great. But yeah. And then, yeah, it kind of just took off after that. We're doing a lot of cards for Matt. I've done about 8 or 9 cards for Matt. Brian, I think I've done 2 or 3. But yeah, it was a good time. It was good fun. That stretched out about 3 years. And then after COVID, and then the year after that, it kind of died off. Cards weren't so much a commodity anymore in that scene. So we stopped. We didn't stop, but I kind of stopped, I think. Wasn't Zach with Emma at one point? Yeah. Emma, man. Emma I had on board. I was talking to her management about doing a card release, and then she got signed to WWE at the time, and we had to cancel it because no rights to do it. The biggest one that I regret not doing, and it was because I ended up going overseas, situation changed. I had Kurt Angle on board for a big release. There was going to be numbered cards, holo cards, foil cards, relic cards, whole bunch of different things. It was going to be a full-blown release. It was going to be nuts. It was about 8 or 9 different cards, 101 auto cards, and I got him at a really, really, really reasonable price. And unfortunately, it didn't go through. On my own accord, I had to cancel it. Just not good timing. But that would have been cool. I can still get him if I wanted to at this stage and do a release. His manager... I met his manager by going on a podcast to talk about cards. And yeah, real good times. Anyway, there's a little bit of a history lesson. Very, very good times. Very fun. You get to talk to a lot of wrestlers and shit. So that was pretty cool. Tiffy versus Jade. What's your tip here? Leave your tip in the comments or the chat. Alicia Taylor is the Clayton's Samantha. Oh, wow. Dude. Oh, chicken burger. I honestly think Jade wins this. This could be the push. Don't be surprised. Fucking hell, Mars. We got a lot of thirsty motherfuckers in the chat right now. These, you guys are the sort of ones that are like, yeah, I'll watch it for the plot. And then it does that bloody image of Steph's ass. I will say this though, Steph Vaquer is she's a good wrestler. Like, she's actually a good wrestler. I think Jade wins this. I hope she wins it at least. Oh, nice. Oh yeah. Regular people wear jeans. Sydney Sweeney wins jeans. Everyone loses their mind. She's not even that good. Let's be honest. Go to Google right now. Type in Sydney Sweeney, no makeup. And tell me that doesn't look like the girl that works at the local Coles. Relax. I'll give it to Tiffany. She's good in ring. Brody Kardashian. Nah. Oh. Bro, do you ever watch wrestling and go, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna get in shape, and then you just go and order a pizza? Check out Chick at Coles. I'm telling you, man. Oh, mention of the FIFA World Cup next year. Dude, what a trip that'd be, yeah? Wrestling's still going to be on throughout the World Cup. So you could technically go to the States for 2 weeks, watch, depending on your ticket situation, what you can get tickets to. You could watch, maybe 3 games at the World Cup, 4 games, right? All right, Tiffy with the comms. Haha. And then catch a few wrestling shows, catch some indie shows as well. Go do your touristy stuff around the States. Don't go near any schools. That's a good trip. Trump handing out the World Cup, imagine that. I mean, I think he's going to, no? I was talking to someone about that the other day, about whether or not it's going to be on Netflix or if Optus has it. Oh no, SBS has it, and that's right. SBS has the rights, and they're televising all games. It's going to be the first time SBS has had the rights, and televising every game. Yeah, that's right. Guys, if you haven't liked the video, please do. And if you're not subbed, which I think you all are, but sub anyway. All right? If you're not, but hit the like. I'm telling you, at this rate, we are definitely going to have some more wrestling content in the future. When and what, I can't say. But we're going to make it happen 100%. Here we go. This might be huge. Oof. Nah, surely they don't end it here. No. Nah, man. Wow. Really? They're going to leave it on her? Jeez, man. I guess the build-up wasn't big enough. Maybe the build-up wasn't big enough for Jade to take it. That's trash. I'm so over it. That should have been Jade at this point, surely. Will Rock show up? I'm not sure. Tomorrow? Al, welcome, man, by the way. Sorry. I look, real quick, Mars. I hope it's not a Roman Reigns type run. That'll piss me off. But I dare say, hang on that, Al, I'll get to you in a sec. But I dare say this could be Tiff is holding the title until Paige comes back. And then Paige comes back and says, that's mine. There's your feud. She takes it off her. That could be a thing. Just my theory. Will The Rock show up? I think he will. I think it'll be tomorrow night. He's not happy with Cena going back to normal as such, right? Comes out. Everyone thinks Rock's coming out to remonstrate Cena for what he's done, going against him and against the plan and all the rest of it. And then Cody turns. He's on the side of The Rock. And then that's going to set up for The Rock versus Cena as the last match for both of them, I think. That's what I think is going to happen. But we're going to find out. We got two left. We got this stupid jelly roll match. Followed by Gunther versus Punk, which I think if you look at that as a technical match, that might actually be a really good match. Guys, like I said, we'll be back at 5 p.m. for the Carlton versus Freo match. I appreciate you guys coming in so early as well. Hey, 8 a.m. is an early start. I was struggling to get up this morning. I'm well awake now. Like, I'm wide awake now. But I'm going to play some Football Manager after this, I'll tell you that. But I will see you all at 5 p.m. For those that are not going to the meetup, Marzi, you can confirm. I think people can still go today, even if they haven't registered interest or whatever. I think they can still show up, I'm guessing. So correct me if I'm wrong. But if you guys want, you can head down to Northland with the rest of the crew at the Sporting Globe, the major sponsor of one of the major sponsors of TJP. Yeah, there you go. So you guys can just head on down to Sporting Globe in Northland. Don't take machetes, don't take Molotovs and all that stuff. There's no need. And enjoy. Have a drink with the crew, have a laugh, watch us get absolutely hammered, and jump on the emergency meeting afterwards. But for those that are sticking around during the day at home, you got me. You can jump in, have a chat with me. We talk about everything, not just the game. You know what I mean? So it'll be a bit of fun. Oh, look who's here. Look who's shown up. What a mad cunt. Andy, huh? What a mad cunt. That's for you, brother. I think Jade goes after Naomi, but Bianca will be in the way leading to a triple threat at Mania or something. Fair. It's fair. I love Naomi, man. Ever since she's come back, really, really good. She was awesome in TNA as well. I don't know if you guys watched Naomi in TNA, but great. Really good. Which would have helped her, obviously, to come back into WWE. And she did the indies for a bit as well. She showed up at a few indie shows. Cena turned face seemed rushed. I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. And I think it was done... I think Cena turning back to face was done really... Not just rushed, but it was too smooth. Like I would have preferred to be like out of the blue sort of thing, or something sparked it to happen. Do you know what I mean? At the same time, we're running on borrowed time with Cena. I would be very happy. Let me tell you this: I'd be very happy if we get face Cena in Perth. I'd be very happy. But something sus, man. Something sus. I don't know. It doesn't seem right. This smelly roll thing, this is going to be trash. This is going to be dog shit. Yeah, Andy, Cody's going to turn. So you wouldn't have been here, but my theory is that The Rock, Cena, normal street fight, all the rest of it, Rock comes out because he's pissed off. Like as Cena's winning the match, Rock comes out to, express his displeasure at the fact that Cena went against the plan and he's not heel and, it's not what The Rock wants. And then Cody turns. He's on The Rock's side. Cena ends up getting belted by the both of them. That sets up Cena's last match to be against The Rock. And that'll also be The Rock's last match before he disappears and just does TKO bullshit. Jolly Roll shooting star press. I can't wait. Bro, he's going to put a hole in the ring. It's going to be like Kane. From the depths of hell, mate. This is such a piss take for Randy Orton. It's like a slap in the face. Imagine telling him SummerSlam, which is such a popular pay-per-view, right? Or PLE, right? You're going to be tag teaming with this dickhead. Like, come on. Yeah, Cena could be faking it as well. Who knows? It just, like I said, something feels a bit sus about how he's gone back to face. It's really odd. Yeah, isn't that funny, Al? That's such a good point. That is such a good point. Isn't it funny how everyone was R-Truth this, R-Truth that, we want him back and all the rest of it, and now you don't hear anything about it. This is what wrestling fans are like, yeah? We want our way, and then we get our way, and we shut up. You know what I mean? Like, nothing happens after that. They don't care. They're on to the next thing. It's like me with Carlton. I want my way with Carlton. And then when it happens, I'm like, oh, good. And? We're never going to get our way with Carlton. So there is talk of LA Knight making an appearance. There is talk that it could be during the Punk match. Not sure how, but there was a rumor. There was a rumor. This is going to be Orton's first PLE win with belly roll. Smelly roll, belly roll. It's just everything at this stage. Holy. LA Knight. I can't do that voice. He's good. Now, that's a respectful freaking talent right there. That guy grinded so hard to get to where he is at the moment. Hey, listen. You got to respect what Logan's done. He's gone about it the right way. This guy didn't just do it for like a celebrity appearance and then leave and go back to his podcasting and that. He's actually stuck around and he's good in ring. I don't care what anyone says. No one's going to tell me that he's not good in ring because he is. He's very, very good. And his best moment by far was that freaking Ricochet moment. It was with Ricochet, right? Where they both met in the middle of the ring midair. That was insane. Marzi, I actually think LA Knight sounds more like Austin. Logan versus KO versus Randy at Mania last year, was it? Yeah, what I'm saying is he's actually a really good wrestler. But look who trained him. I'm pretty sure Michaels trained him and someone else. There was two, no? Can someone look that up? Actually, I'll look it up. Okay. Holy. This guy got trained by Drew Gulak. All right. Shane Helms or Hurricane, right? And Shawn Michaels. Does it get better than that or what? If he puts his mind to it, which he had to from the start, and listen to what people like that say, like Hurricane and Michaels alone is a recipe for success. And he's done real well. Enjoy the show and days. Thank you, Andy, man. I will speak to you very, very soon. Thanks for dropping in, brother. What's everyone's greatest match of all time? Mine's Punk versus Cena, Money in the Bank, 2011. Me, Undertaker versus Kane, Buried Alive match, which then set up for his return at WrestleMania. Fuck, I can't remember which number it was. Was it 30? Was it WrestleMania 30 where he comes back and he's got druids with the fire? It was at Madison Square Garden. And that was a whole Kane, I buried you alive and all that sort of stuff. You're not real and all that sort of shit. That Buried Alive match was probably my favorite of all time. There's far too many, man. Far too many. Logan is Collingwood and Jelly Roll is Carl. Bloody hell. I actually haven't watched that, Zach. 2005. Weren't you like 1 year old? Oh. Shit. 2005, I was finishing school. Holy shit. Are we old? Savage vs. Steamboat, WrestleMania 3. Can't say I watched that either. I watched a lot of Manias. I haven't watched them all. I actually don't know anyone that's watched them all. But credit to you if you have. Fair play. Logan Paul is a fraud. I disagree completely. I don't really like him on the mic, but as a wrestler, he's not fraudulent at all, mate. He's a good wrestler. I wasn't born. Fuck. Nakamura versus Zayn. That's another one. Like Nakamura. Bloody hell. You were there? Wait, Andy, which events have you been to? I've never been to one in the States. I've been to a lot of them here, and a lot of indie shows here. I've only missed one WSW, which was last year, or the last one, sorry. Hell in a Cell, DX, Big Show, McMahon. Hard to go past Hell in a Cell, Mankind, Undertaker. Even though, really, as a whole, that match wasn't that great. It was just carnage. What about the hair match? Umaga. What a champ, bro. Holy. We're actually getting Jelly Roll in a freaking match. Like, take the piss. One second. I don't have my my standard intermission screen, so you get this one. This guy's going to sing Orton's theme song all day. Yeah, Zach, he did it during the week as well. Bloody hell. This is such a slap in the face to Orton. I reckon he knows it too. Surely he knows it. That's so trash. Went to MANIA 2016 shit event except for Taker versus Shane. Yeah, but you would have just loved being there. And surely you would have done stuff like around the traps. Like the store, you go to the store, they have access and stuff. I think it's still called Access. I would just like to go to MANIA just to be there. Like, even if the event turned out to be average, just to be there with your mates would be nuts. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a trip away. And you can say you did it as well, you know, like you got to finally be there. HBK versus Undertaker, as in the career match? Do you know Randy's going to punt Jelly Roll? Bro, I hope he does. I hope he turns and just kicks the shit out of him. Get out of there. You shouldn't even be there. This match needs some David Arquette. Uh-huh. Bro, you may as well at this point. The best show I've ever been to here, of course, was NXT when they came here the first time. That was by far the best show. Because we used to get Raw live, yeah? We'd get Raw live, SmackDown came. Obviously, there was Global Warning and all the rest of it, but NXT by far was the best. And the one thing I regret not going to was Undertaker's Global Warning when that came. I was young, but spewing I didn't get to go to that. The MCG event was good. The Super Show, that was really good. We had 6 seats. Like, we were right... Actually, good seats and bad seats. So, good seats because it was right next to the ramp. Or, well, there was no ramp, but the entrance. So, we saw everything close up when they came out. But we couldn't see the ring from where we were. And we paid like $900 on floor seats, and we couldn't see anything. It was trash. I really hope this doesn't drag out too long, this match. And Michael Cole with the headband, half on, half off. He's such a dork. Absolute dork. I've actually never gone to... Are you going to Perth, Andy, or not? 4 or 5 minute match. Bro, I can't believe I'm looking at Jelly Roll. Unbelievable. Knock on. All right, fair enough. I think Perth have signed a 3-year deal. I think. So they're going to have it for 3 years there. And it's all part of their tourism thing and whatever. It's also, last year they were in a place that held, like, Optus holds 64, I think it is. And they sold it out. I think it was close. Or they sold it out. I can't remember. This year it's 16K. But it's good for us because we went the cheaper tickets towards the second tier up. Which will still be close. You'll be able to see perfectly because it's a smaller stadium. I want to see Cena in the flesh, but I'm not copping 3-4K for a week. 3-4K in terms of everything combined, like spending money that works. Because right now on accommodate, or let's say accommodation was what it was, because like I said, I got it cheaper, right? But I'm at about 2K as it stands, without spending a cent there at all. That's just accommodation, flights, and tickets. So I highly doubt I'm going to be spending another 2K while I'm there. There's no way. With food, merch, and eating, I'm probably at about, 3. Yeah, you're probably right. That's actually spot on. Yeah, depending on what you buy from the merch store. Like, if you buy a belt, you're fucked, which that's me. Yeah, actually, when you think about it, 3 to 4. But I mean, I'm not going to do that again. You know, if I was to do it again, you'd... Yeah, nah. $4K need a belt. Yeah. I think you're actually probably spot on. Yeah. Did this guy just Jeff Jarrett strut? Take the piss. The smelly strut. And 100% that was 100% that was the Jeff Jarrett thing. Because he's a southerner as well, so bloody hell. They're actually chanting Jelly Roll. What are we doing? I spent 3K on a 3-night combo ticket worth every penny. What's in your ticket that it cost you 3K? That's what I want to know. Other than like really good seats, I guess. I can't buy this. I seriously can't buy this. This is terrible. And Orton has to go through this? Come on now. 7 seats from the front, and it's the same one for every night. Okay, so you got the same seat for every show. All right, yeah. I mean, that's price pointed. That makes sense. Yeah, the only thing that saves this match is Drew just puts him through the mat. Unless I was front row, I wouldn't sit on the floor. Just because I know what it feels like now. Like, if people stand up and all the rest of it, sometimes you can't say shit. So, for me, unless I was front row, which I'm not paying that money, especially not for an Australian show, at least, then not going to happen. I'd rather go up a tier or up 2 tiers so I can see down and see everything, you know? It's like when I go to the footy, I can't sit ground level. I have to be level 1 or 2. Oh, sorry, level 2 or 3. Cena retirement belt. I actually haven't seen it. I just want the white strap IC title. That's all I'm looking for. Anything else, I'll have a look when I'm there. But definitely get a T-shirt or something. I'll probably get the program for sure, just as a memento to have in the collection at home. Honestly, this match should not have been a curtain raiser to the main event. This is stupid. I still think it should have gone Sami Zayn carrying Cross. Smelly roll after that. So this is definitely not live because they're beeping out words. The fuck? All right, Logan. Yeah, it should have gone Karrion and Sami, followed by this, followed by Roman, followed by women's tag, and then it should have gone championship. That's what I think should have happened. Bloody hell. Buying the OG Cena spinner, US and WWE. Jeez, man. OG spinner's going to be at like 800-900, surely. OG US one's got to be probably about the same. And then the normal WWE one's what, 6-7? That's a lot. It's so worth it though. Fucking hell. It's so worth it. I'd never held a proper belt until my mate's WWE one. Like the recent one. That thing's freaking heavy, dude. Holy shit. Sami Zayn's a joke? Nah. He's being used incorrectly at the moment. That's what I think. I think best of Sami was in NXT. I do not need that, Zach. Wouldn't mind seeing it, though. Anyone want to buy wrestling cards? Because I got heaps. What I am holding on to, I got 5 Bron Breakker rookie cards. They are going to sit in there as long as they need to. Dude, see, look at that. Straight away, the minute it becomes Drew and Randy, it goes up a notch. Instead, they throw freaking the smelly strut in there. I mean, even Logan could have held his own as well. Oof. All right. Vince is in the house. Oh, oh, God. Bloody hell. Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon can't spell either. What a worry. Austin Skull and Bones belt is actually nuts, man. Honestly, white strap IC title. I want Winged Eagle, blue. Honestly, I think that's it. That's all I'd really want. Oh, maybe a hardcore one, just because OG shit, you know? Yeah, don't be dropping that word here, mate. Nah. No one finish that, please. Please, nobody finish that. So one of the it's actually interesting. I used to talk regularly with one of the designers of the winged eagle. He's a good dude. He's in the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast group as well. If any of you are in that, he's in there. This guy. Yeah, what is Logan doing? Everything's a promo with this kid, man. Hold up. Yeah. Nice. Now end the match. That's enough. That's actually a sick shot. Man, he flies, doesn't he? He flies. Bro. He makes it look good. You got to admit. That was good. Jolly Rolls just had a heart attack. They're going to have to get him out. Someone get him a burger, man. Aeroplane Jolly. That's the best. That is the best. Oh, shit. Yeah, you win. Far out. Aeroplane Jelly. Oh, man. EMT. Get him the fuck out. Did they give an X symbol or no? Or is it just all fun and games at the moment? Bro, that splash was very good. Jolly Roll went to In-N-Out Burger and asked for a large oil milkshake. His heart can't take it. Oil milkshake. Yeah, that's why I was asking. Did they give an X or not? I didn't see. Hang on. Am I reading too far into this? Jelly's gone. This causes Drew, Logan, and Randy to potentially go triple threat in the future for something. Do they swerve us here or something? LA Knight? LA Knight comes out now to help Orton. Just a thought. Logan, absolute piss taker. Absolute piss taker. At least you know if you want a smart ass or a sarcastic bastard, you'll get that with someone like Logan because his entire life has been spent on the internet. Not bad. I think he's good value. I don't like him out of wrestling, Logan, especially for all his past shit. But he does all right, man. Come on. Marzi. I haven't even looked up what she looks like. I saw her in the crowd. She just looks plastic as hell. Full fake. Nah, surely This is, yeah, I think, Marzi, I think you're right. Someone comes out, surely. It's got to be LA Knight, right? Who else? Bro, imagine it was Speed. Imagine it was Speed. We get an internet face-off. Bro, this guy's taken about 30 minutes too long to get out of there. Nah, don't. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was such a perfect moment for, like, a cool run-in. We haven't had one run-in all night, by the way. Tootsie Roll. Chico Roll. The Chico Roll. That should be his finishing move. He just rolls them up. It's not Seth. Dude, that'd be the tag team name. Jelly Roll and Seth Rollins. They can be Jelly Rollins. With Kelly Rowland as the manager. See? It all just works. We've got the finisher as the aeroplane jelly and the Chico Roll. It all fucking works. This is ridiculous. Oh, she's putrid, mate. Get her off the screen. What the hell's that shit? If he gets a clean pin on that was all Logan. That was all Logan. Unreal. Snot roll. Just like Carlton, they'll be rolling in shit. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Hang on. Oh, no. All right. They're still going. Splash. Moonsault him just for the laugh. Damn. Oh, man, he gets some air, doesn't he? Game over. Nah, I rate Logan, man. I rate Logan. He's very good. He puts in the work. Terrible finish, but that was respectful. I think it's just a big slap in the face to Orton. That's the main thing for me. Bloody hell. Dog shit. Dog shit. Yeah, scumbag person. Like I said earlier, scumbag person. He's done some really dumb shit. Some bad takes over the years, but yeah, he's in ring. He's very, very good. Zach, the fucking Jeff Jarrett wannabe came back. Just watch it now. They're recapping it right now. He comes back. Bit of to-in and throwing. RKO from Orton. Logan gets rid of him. Splash. Finish. Drew and Logan made Jelly Roll look like freaking prime Big Boss Man. And, yeah, that was it. Yeah, actually, Stuart, that'd be the best thing right now. Orton just gets rid of Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll. What a freaking name, man. For what the fuck? 100% Al. 100%. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Oh, no, I think they're done. LA Knight. Bro, does anyone remember the Slim Jim ads from years ago? I can't believe they're actually like it. This looks like the old school kind of vibe as well. Wicked. Yeah, he's not coming back. That's done. That was a cameo thing, and see you later. Yeah, the ads get out of hand, man. Dude, especially during Raw and SmackDown. It's annoying as shit. We are main event time. So this will be done by 11. So 3-hour show. Oh, Donald Trumpet. Would you have ever thought you'd see that? Donald Trump as president with Triple H making a speech. Wow. I don't think they would have fit 4 hours given the card for tomorrow. 4.5, maybe. But if they had to cut out that stupid Jelly Roll match, like tomorrow, let's quickly go tomorrow. Or are they going through it now? Yeah, they're going through it now. So, in any case, Wyatt 6 versus DIY Street Profits, Fraxium, Motor City, Andrade, and Phoenix TLC. That has the means to be huge. Dominic and AJ, that'll be good. They're both good wrestlers. Solo and Jacob Fatu. Tomorrow's huge, man. Tomorrow's going to be nuts. Becky and Lyra, that'll be good. We know it's going to be good. Triple threat, Naomi and Rhea, big, and then Cena and Cody. Tomorrow's massive. This is all just curtain raiser shit, really. They may kick things off with that tomorrow. You never know. Before the TLC. Guys, I'll be back in a second. All right. Roasting in here. All right, so what's everyone's take? What does everyone actually think is going to happen here? You guys know what I think already. I want to hear what you think's going to happen. Yeah, this didn't need to be 2 days. I love Punk, so I'd love to see him get a run, but I seriously think Seth is gonna ruin this. Punk wins, Seth cashes, and that's him saying, "As long as I'm here, you're not the champion." Yeah, correct. That's what I think is going to happen. I think Paul said earlier, or somebody said earlier, that it's too predictable, and at the end of the day, I mean, it's predictable to those that see it. Yeah, sure, but it's not like WWE haven't gone down the predictable route, and they've virtually come out many times and said sometimes the predictable way is the way that makes the most sense. So we do go down that road. So let's see. There could be a twist. We don't know. But honestly, can't stand Punk. We fired him on the... Jesus. This guy's still keeping up with the Vince McMahon thing. God. It won't happen. But imagine MJF interferes and cost Punk the match. Dude, that sort of stuff is what I wait for. Absolute shock value shit. I would love that. I'd love MJF to just show up one time in WWE. Here we go. Punk to kick things off. I think we're in for a shock. I mean, the flip side is that nothing happens. Hey, the flip side is that nothing happens and they give Punk a run. Who knows? And then all the shock values tomorrow. But the card tomorrow is wicked. It's a really, really good card. I think so anyway. Nah, I would hate that, Marzi. That's too much. That's far too much. That's too messy, to be honest, I think. Don't mind the gear choice from Punk. Very cool. That's a sick jacket, eh? I don't mind run-ins. I don't mind run-ins and all the rest of it. But it can't go down the messy route of, oh, this guy, that guy. And it's just a whole big mess. Nah. The only time I've seen a real messy kind of heaps of run-in sort of thing was that worked really well was GCW, Cardona versus Iannella. Sterling came out. Then I think it was Hornswoggle after that. Then Brian. Then it was just all out. Oh, and then X-Pac come out after that. Like, it was just it's such a mess. It's like, this guy's out here, this guy's out. But it was done so smoothly that it just worked. It was like this. It was just beautiful, you know? And it made sense, yeah, the way it worked, and Brian doing the Edge thing and all the rest of it. Sorry, the Moxley thing and whatever, right? Edge / Moxley, right? It worked. But that match is one of the best I've ever seen on the Indies ever. That was so damn good. With all of that included. Amazing. Thought he playing for Lazio, yeah. 100%. No, I always like his gear. His gear's always pretty cool. I'm glad he's still going too, because he could have hung him up so long ago and just made a crap load of money from attending conventions and just go into a business venture. And he would have been perfectly fine. He's never going to be short on money, let's be honest. Here we go. Thoughts on Gunther? Because I like him. I think he's very good. And you got to respect that guy's grind. He used to be freaking smelly roll stats. Now look at him. And he's actually a good wrestler. Great wrestler, see? Yeah. Marzi knows. Marzi, are you watching this with Seba or no? Or is he working on a car somewhere? Mate, wasn't he? He was popping off last night. He was firing up about Carlton. Holy shit. Brett needs to hawk a loogie at Vince again. With Taylor, I've got her invested. Has she always been a wrestling fan since being with you or not? Or before or what? Ah, did the conversion, huh? Nice. This should be a really, really good match. I'm so fucking keen. I am so fucking keen to see what happens here. You sold it as reality TV. Hey, it's about as real as bloody reality TV. I actually, the ring general. She's got to say it properly though when she gets to him, the way he says it. I like these camera angles that they do these days. I know it's been a while, but I do rate it. You know what would be cool for this? You know the spider cam that we have for the footy? That'd be wild. The fuck is that on Alicia's head? Shit. Say it right. Oh, she does it in the most like American way possible. The ring general. Bloody hell. Marzi, you know me, man. Like I'm full can't get out of the 90s, early 2000s sort of thing. So for me, I still love the old one, like WCW one that they brought to WWE. But I guess in terms of a revamp, it's not that bad. It's not shit. But I wouldn't buy it if that's what you're asking, you know? It's not crap. I'll tell you this. I prefer the WWE title prior and the Universal one prior to this. I think the new IC one is horrible. Don't like it at all. Tag ones are crap. Yeah, 100%. Not a fan. All right. I think this will be 10 minutes. 10 minutes plus a run in. So we got 13 minutes with all of that, I think. That seems about right. Yeah, 10-minute match. 2 to 3 minutes of run-in ending. And whatever happens at the end, whether it's a melee or something like that, who knows? Bro, you think about it. Do you know, like, when Punk finishes up in WWE and calls it, he's going to go to the Indies. He's going to do a whole bunch of appearances at Indies. They are going to pay him so much fucking money. It's going to be wild. Plus going and doing signings and this and that. Then he's open to international stuff. Like, think about WSW putting in a bid to get him over here for a show. They'd have to change venues. There's no way. But they already had to change from Ferntree Gully to Melbourne Pavilion. And the Melbourne Pavilion, they had Ziggler, Cardona, Jinder Mahal, all that. And I think that was a sellout as well. I know he's not in this match, but have you ever not... Wait. I know he's not in this match, but have you ever not refereed Dan Engler always looks like he's about to cry? Have you ever noticed? Is that... Or have I ever not... Did you miss a word? But I don't know. Dan Engler always looks like he's about to cry. I never really noticed, to be honest. I don't look at the refs much, to be honest. I really don't. Don't tell me this is going to be a full technical battle for the entire time. That'll drain my life. Gunther, please, man. Primetime television, yeah? Thanks. TJP sponsorship on that. What do you reckon that'd cost? $1 million and then some. But how much? Imagine how much they're paying to be on that. It'd be wild. 5 mil, you reckon? Yeah. And you know what? If you're looking at that right now, like, look at the footage that we're watching right now. You don't, other than that middle one, which is massive, the ones around the side aren't very clear visible. You notice that? If the camera was a bit further up and tilted like that, you'd see them properly, but... Nah, it's all good, Stuart. I was just having a stroke trying to read it. I was like, what? What's this mean? We are all technical at the moment. The general insurance and the ring general on the tights with the stars. Wait. The general insurance and the ring general on the tights with the stars. Nah. I got no idea what the hell. Oh, right. Okay. You said on... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get you. I get you. That's true. See what I mean? Like I didn't even read that. Like oh no, that's terrible. See Gunther then? So noticeable on the comms. Cena's the worst for that, actually. Cena is the worst for that. You can see him talking all the time. Oh, that's got to sting, dude. That's got to sting. Cena has a lot of trouble masking comms, and Gunther just looked like he was flat out having a conversation with him. Like they got to be better than that. I know they have to talk, but come on. I just got the video. Oh, jeez. That's a ripper. She is invested, Mars. She's invested, mate. The fact she said Tiffy time as well. That's the best. We really don't have long left. Wade Barrett is a great comment. I agree. I totally agree. I said it when he first started. And it's good to have a breakup of accent as well. But he's very good. Greaves, I can't stand him. Corey? I can't stand him. If I could have Michael Cole and Wade Barrett on everything at the moment, 100%, I'm taking it. Can we swap Corey with Carmella? Then I'm in. You know what I mean? Nah, I can't, honestly, I can't handle Corey. Same way I can't handle Matt Hill. Guy sounds like he's calling a bloody horse race when he's calling footy. Leave Matt Hill? No. He has a racing voice. That is not a footy commentary voice. I can't handle it. Pasties and pie. Oh, I got pies in the fridge. I think this is domination. It switches to Punk. Punk looks like he's about to finish. Burn it down, this, that. I think that's where this is heading. I think. John Laurinaitis now. Here's the funny part, right? You haven't spelt his name correctly. What happened, John? You forgot how to spell your name. What's happening? Oh my god. Thoughts on Collingwood losing last night? Who cares? Who gives a crap? Great, they lost. They're still playing finals. They're still top 2, I think. Brisbane didn't surpass anyone. I think they ended up in 3rd, no? Who gives a shit? Carlton's still crap. Collingwood are going to play finals. Potentially make a grand final. Nothing changes. You know what's stupid? I'll tell you what's stupid. That guy from whatever that... I don't know. It's the bench TV or whatever the hell it is. I don't even know the name of it. All I saw was a real Carlton supporter with a Brisbane top on singing their song, cheering because Collingwood lost to Brisbane. Piss off with that shit. I know it's all for views and clicks, right? But absolute freaking sellout. Absolute sellout. That's not a fan. That's someone that needs validation on social media. That's what that is. Is that what it is? Bench TV? I thought off the bench, something like that. Bench TV, something. Absolute donkey. Puts a Brisbane top on and starts singing their song. You're gonna tell me you're a Carlton fan now? Donkey. Piss off. Tony Khan now. What's going on here, mate? You know what I mean? I haven't watched AEW in so long. I think I haven't watched it since Moxley's thing started. Was it the Night Riders or Ghost Riders or whatever the hell it was called? When that was just starting up, that was the last time I watched it. Haven't watched it since. Loved it around the time MJF was there, Punk was there. That was really cool. Bro, John Laurinaitis can't spell his own name. The Shield can't spell their own name. What's going on? Oh, shit. How does this guy change his name on YouTube so quick? What the fuck's going on? There's no way that's someone else. I think this momentum swing here. Bro, they've been going 10 minutes already. Have you realized that? What, they're going to give him 20? A technical match, 20 minutes? Really? I mean, they probably can because it's a technical... Oh, they're beeping out some shit here. Yeah, so do I, Mars. I like him. I think he's good. I think he's really, really good. At least his comms there were a little bit more masked. That's very... Well, I'm trying to work out where the line is for beeping out words because it is Netflix. They allowed Cody to say "go fuck yourself," and they're beeping stuff out. Like, what could you possibly be beeping out that's worse than that during a match? You know what I mean? It's not an insult in terms of like a promo or something. They don't really drop the C-bomb every 2 seconds like we do. So, I don't know. It's really odd. Yeah, it's actually, if you watch Unreal, actually, I'm not going to say it. There's a point in Unreal where Damian Priest is talking to Rhea, and she says something about us. She was going to put swearing into a promo or into something, and he's like, oh, you know, maybe not that. And she's like, yeah, but it is Netflix. But yeah. This could be it here. If there's a run in, it has to be very soon. They've been going a while, and Punk looks spent. Gunther doesn't look that tired. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I think excitement wise, it's going to be way better. Match wise, it's going to be way better. Peter, you alright, or are you just doing an impression of George Floyd? I'll be at work watching it. Oh yeah, it's Monday. I forget. Yeah. Watching at 6 p.m. So you're gonna have to mute all channels, otherwise you're gonna get spoilers. And tell everyone in our chats to shut up about it as well. Yeah, nothing beats watching it live. Like no matter what you kind of do on social media now, if you don't catch a live thing, you just you could mute every channel, but it'll take you forever to do it. And then yeah, I know you're good at not checking that. Hardest man in Melbourne to get a hold of. Something will pop up. You'll get some sort of spoiler. My mate didn't look at his phone the whole day the other day. He went to check a text message and he accidentally swiped left on his homepage thing, which brings up news. Like on a Samsung, it brings up news if you swipe to the left. And there was a spoiler in there about SmackDown. He's like, man, I didn't check anything all day, and all I wanted to do was check a text message, and I swiped the wrong way. I was like, oh, what can you do? This is close. This has got to be close. What if we all just overthought it and nothing happens, and Punk just wins the title? Or worse still, Gunther keeps it. Man, they've been going a while. It started what? 10:47? I mean, 17 minutes. Did the ref just tell him to wrap it up or not? Or am I tripping? Hell's Gate? Yeah. I don't mind hearing the chat, but I'd prefer to not hear this much of it. You can hear everything. You're hearing the comms as well. He definitely doesn't have it locked. Yeah, 100%. It was nowhere near it. Dude, you could have got out of that. Bloody hell. It was like, did you see that double chair shot the other day from on Christian? Someone got an angle of it where they literally smashed the chairs above his head and he sells it that it hit his head. It completely missed. Like, it was so bad. It was one of the worst things ever. From a different angle, it probably looks great, right? Don't get me wrong. Like on TV or, you know, maybe if you're there. But dude, this angle's disgusting. Clearly over the top of his head. Horrible. This is... Surely they've got to end this soon, man. Nah, something's got to happen. Yeah, the comms are nuts. They've got to... I think they've got to lower the mics for in-ring. All right, whatever happens here, Punk hits something. No? Fuck.
Something's telling me no one's coming out. I don't know. I'm swaying the other way now. Two. Oh. Oh, sure. It's got to. It's surely Punk goes. I think if it's gonna happen, Punk GTS, but he goes down as well out of exhaustion, and then it's then. What else can it be? I mean, this has been going on a long time. We're at 21 minutes. 10:47. I remember I looked at the clock. Yeah, 21 minutes. What did we say? We said 10-minute match and 3-minute ending with a run in. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Maybe 11:30. Yeah, true. Oy. All right, JBL, relax. He's gone clothesline from hell. I've got to cut the hedges. Oh, jeez. Here, this is it. Go to. Come on, man. I don't want him to cash in, but I want to see it. Does that make sense? Like. There's no way. Reversal? No. No way it ends that way. No. Nah, you'll get him up. It'll happen. It'll be fine. Bro, he's taken a lot of bumps. Holy. Whether it's acting or not, Punk legitimately looks like he's spent. He looks wrecked. Ooh, that's a stinger, that one. That is a stinger. I think you're right. I think 11:30, but then that's still a big drag on. That's a long match, man. What a move. What a move. That's where Tajiri needs to come in and lock himself in. Yeah, it's been dragging on way too long, I think. I think it's dragged on way too long. What are we at? We're at nearly 25 minutes. And more comms. Yet I haven't heard Punk's comms once. Jeez, man, he's destroying the guy. I like Tajiri's theme song, to be honest. Oh, he's a laugh. Yeah, here we go. Hang on a second now. Hang on. Please let it be now. Please. No. Sits down again. Dude. A lot of waiting around right now. This is draining it. It's really, really draining it. He'll go again now, Mars. Oh, he bladed. Wow. AJ Lee run in. Gigged it under the table. Yeah, 100%. This has got to be it, man. Like, just sort it out. Hang on. This could be it. This could be it. There's momentum. Surely now. If it's going to happen, it has to happen now. Or he wins and that's it. Doesn't cash in after, surely. Oh, no. No way. Really? Nah, he gets out. Come on, then. That's it. GTS. Got it. Hang on. Dude. One more. No way. No way. Yes. Come on. But hang on. Hold. I'm happy as shit about that. That's mad. But hold. That's so good. I'm happy he's got it. How long's it going to last? Here, hang on. Oh, you know what? It might not happen. It might not happen. They're running replays. Hang on. Yeah, Zach. Yeah. A little bit. Yeah, I don't think it happens. I think that's it. No, that's it. Surely. Good stuff. I'm happy about that. Look at this guy. Look at this guy in the background next to the green shirt guy. Looks like a Timu Seamus. Wow. Unreal. Unreal. Wade Barrett's happy. Look at that. Michael Cole's going off. He loves it. That's so good. So good. Punk as world champ. So who goes after Punk? It has to be Seth at some point. Hang on. I think it's just a message to be sent. It's a tease. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Shit. I'm thinking there's no way this guy just bolts out there and it's all fake. Wait, why is Heyman not going? Wait. No way. Oh, wow. What a way to do it as well. What a way to do it as well. Wait, now? Or still teasing? Bro, what a way to do it. Nah, he won't cash. It'll just be this. Now he cashes? It's on. It's on. It's on. It's on. No. Stomp. Game over. I mean, we called it. We called it. I said it was one or the other. We knew it was going to happen. Well, we didn't know, but I mean, that was our prediction anyway. But the way that was done was so good. Because it just looked like a tease, I'll be here soon, don't stress. And then that's why I was like, I was about to say, why is Heyman not walking off with him? He's like waiting for something to happen. Drops the crutches, this, that, and he's on. There you go. Wow. It's just so shit that Punk doesn't get it for a while. You know what I mean? It's just so crappy that he's not going to hold it. Fuck. I don't like the whole Seth Bronson with Heyman thing. I think it's crap. But I like Seth. Like, he's very good. Wow. There you go. Unreal. The bronze plastics coming out, yeah. Jeez. This is just, oh, wow. Yeah, as long as I'm here, you'll never be champ. I mean, look, we said it. I said it. Either he cashes in after he wins, and it's one of those you held it for 2 second moments, or he does it to make it a triple threat. The way they did it was spot on. That was so well done. Bloody brilliant. He didn't just run out, no, I'm better, you didn't realize. The whole thing was done really well. Jeez, man. So what now for Punk? I mean, even if he feuds with Seth, they're not going to take it off Seth because he's at the top of the chain at the moment. Jeez, man. All right. Tomorrow is going to be big. I think we're in for shock value tomorrow once again as well. But, all right. That's it for now. That is it for now. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. I am absolutely exhausted still. But we're going to be back at 5. The game's at 5:10. So I'll probably jump on at 5. Don't forget to like this video, and also the TJP live show ticket link is in the description. Favola, Scotland, Pierce. They are all appearing, plus the Monday Blues, all your friends from the TJP crew as well. You can find all the info about that on the ticket link, but we'll watch the video again a bit later. For now, I'm going to go get some sleep and relax. And again, thank you. I will see you guys now. Tomorrow for night 2, we're on again. So 8 a.m. tomorrow, we're back. But 5 p.m. tonight, we're going to watch the assassination of Carlton. So thanks again, and I will see you guys soon.